Welcome to Around Table. This is the episode where your favorite guests from the Wreck My podcast get together around a round table and talk about nothing and everything. We're here filming in front of a live studio audience, and I'm with my guest today. Every breath you take, he'll be watching you. It's Cam.
I will. Also, do you know how creepy that song is?
Yeah.
And you know it's from that Frankenstein movie that came out, and Sting did like the soundtrack for it? And it's like the whole part
Frankenstein?
No. Yeah, that one. No,
Young Frankenstein?
it was just a Frankenstein.
A Frankenstein?
Yeah, it was Frankenstein.
Andrew Frankenstein?
Andrew.
Every move you make, he'll also be watching you. It's Kreger.
I watch you from behind.
Yeah, he's got a weird low voice today.
Oh,
Every step you take,
yeah.
wouldn't you know it, he'll be watching you also. It's Joe.
Yeah, I'm watching them steps. I like seeing that booty bounce.
Booty bounce, booty
All
bounce,
right, then.
booty bounce.
I'm not creepy, I swear. But if you're a cop, you have to tell me. I'm your host, Jordan. I don't know what this intro is.
Yeah, it was
awesome.
one of your weirdest ones.
Weird
Yeah.
one. But yeah, we went there. Let's turn this music off, guys, because this is a thing. So we're here, regular guests. We are going to be drinking some beer, doing some segments. Kreger's going to sound a lot like Cam today because he's got a low voice.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You guys sound exactly the same. And me and Joe over here are just talking with our normal voices. So guys, I want to start off. I was reading an article that said at the beginning of a podcast, you really need to do something to grab your listeners' attention. Otherwise, you're going to lose them,
doesn't do that?
right? Well, something at the beginning just to get there, to make them pay attention to what you're doing. So I'm going to try something here. Okay, you ready? Give me your attention!
Did it work?
There, I got
Listeners,
this.
are you there?
Jordan,
Yeah?
I got
Okay.
this.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Got my attention.
So we
If
got
you-
their
If
attention.
you keep listening, I will come to your house and I will play Marvin Gaye. Get it on. Let's get it on.
Actually, I don't know what that song
That was I
that was,
Believe in
uh,
Miracles.
No, that was
was,
the one from Top Gun. Yeah.
Take my breath away.
I don't actually know what that
Take
song
my
is
breath
called.
away.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. That's so funny.
All the things.
So
Oh,
I
Tom.
wanna mention something here, guys. So
Mention it.
have you heard of Podcoin,
I
Yeah.
have.
Do
No.
you know where I've heard of it?
the Jason and Mindy podcast?
Yes,
and
that's
Oh,
exactly
see, I heard
it.
of it from the difference between us. So.
the difference between us. So they're talking up.
No, I heard it from Bitches Wine or Bitches Whining.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Well, which is it?
Bitches
do,
whine.
Do bitches whine or are
no,
they whining?
it's called bitches whining because they
Yeah.
drink wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
So our friends.
I've heard it from Poorly Decisionly.
So our friends over at Low Tree Studios.
Success.
Yeah.
Our friends over at Low Tree Studios
Huh, huh.
have been talking up this thing called Podcoin, which is a podcast app that pays you pretty much to listen to podcasts.
That's cool.
You get their currency of pod coins, and you can trade that in for things to like Amazon and stuff like that. Now, let me tell you, it's a great idea. Super cool, but this is why I don't use it, okay? And I feel bad because I want to use it to support people and everything, right? And makes a little bit of money. But I'm very OCD. And I
Wait,
want
hang on. This is a new development.
Right? Yeah. And so I don't like changing what I do. I like the format I have of downloading things on my Apple Podcast app and knowing where I'm at in them and jumping back and forth to where I need to go and not using another app. So I just don't use it.
I'm not going to do it either.
Yeah.
You have to listen to it on the Podcoin.
Yeah,
app.
you have to use it on.
Yeah.
We're on there.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to us on
Yeah, listen to
Podcoin.
us on
Make some
Podcoin.
money.
And if
you
you
can make
want,
some money.
if you want 300 extra coins, just use the promo code NIFNAFNUFLACHLUCHLEN.
Yeah. You want to spell that?
Or they
No,
could,
I'm not going to spell it out.
NIFFNAFFFLCKULU
There's an umlaut
with an
in there.
umlaut.
Yeah.
Actually,
CLMN.
if you're still listening, you can actually use like the Jason and Mindy code.
Actually, no one's listening anymore. Everyone turns it off after 3
Well,
minutes.
you can use their code.
That's true. What is it? Jason Mindy is their code. Capital J, capital M.
Yep.
No spaces,
And
no
you'll get 300,
ampersands.
and you'll get 300 Podcoin.
Yeah,
points.
so that's a cool thing that they like to do. I'm going to mention it here once and never mention it again.
I'm down with that.
And then the other thing I want to mention here, guys, is our friends over at Breaker and Bane's Power Hour.
Oh, yeah.
I was a
Yeet.
guest on there
Yes, you
2
were.
weeks in a row.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's fun. It
2
was
weeks in
cool.
a row?
Well, we recorded it all in one session. They broke it up into
Oh,
2
okay.
2
weeks.
weeks.
It was a fun conversation with them, and I
Yeah.
love their podcast.
I listened. It was a good episode.
Yeah, Breaker and Bane are really cool because they're super into wrestling. Breaker actually was in NXT for a while back in the day. He's a
Oh.
professional wrestler. Bane is a rapper.
Yeah.
He's got some. I have all his albums. I love his stuff.
He also broke Batman's back.
He did.
Oh, Morgan,
yeah.
you know something about white rappers, right?
Did she used to be one?
Are you a white rapper, Morgan?
You know something about white rappers, right?
Jewel pots?
You know a lot about white rappers.
Your cousin from Bakersfield. Does jokes taking too long?
Wait, you have a white rapper cousin from Bakerfield?
Oh, he's Mexican.
Bakerfield.
Is
plot-
in Bakerfield.
Is that
Plot,
not- is
plot
that
twist,
not
he's
just-
Mexican.
I was about to say, is that not just everyone from Bakersfield?
I live on one Bakerfield way.
Okay.
So anyway, if you
His
are
name is what? Do you want me to say his name?
I don't.
Okay.
don't say his name, Craig.
His name's Lil Gang Gang.
Lil GG.
So if you're a fan,
Beefield.
Beefield.
Jordan's so
guys,
annoyed with us.
guys, let's rein it in.
if you're
let's
a
rein
fan
it
of
in.
our podcast, go check out Breaker and Bane's Power Hour. They're super.
I don't know
cool
how
too.
you could be.
I know.
Yeah.
We've lost
Okay.
my attention
Okay.
grabber at the
Okay,
beginning
guys.
is useless.
Okay,
now.
guys, from here on out at Market 5:51, Thursday, June 20th, 2019, we are reining it in now.
Reining it in or bringing it
Roman
in?
reigns it
Roman
in.
reining it in.
I don't think that was the right word.
I tried.
No, reining it in's fine. We're reining it in.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
just
Yeah, we're reining it in.
You know what?
No, REIGN. Like rains.
Let's kick off. Whoa. Let's kick off.
like a horse. Whoa.
Let's kick off our new lease on life with a new segment.
Would you rather?
I'm okay.
This is a new segment?
No, I meant like a segment. It's new. It's new to. It's if you're a new listener, it's new to you. New segment. So guys, would you rather have a tail on your butt or a trunk like an elephant
Tail.
on your face?
Tail.
Tail.
Tail, absolutely.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Every time you sit down, it's gonna get in the way.
Every time you have a trunk, it's on your fucking face.
Yeah, but you could bathe yourself with it.
I could already bathe myself with my hands. You know how much more fun it would be to bathe your own tail?
I mean, literally,
Yeah.
the only benefit is eating peanuts.
No, but I was gonna say the trunk. You get the benefit of being able to pick up things that are super heavy with your trunk.
It doesn't work like that.
All
no,
I
but
want is
yeah,
for my
elephants
tail to
pick up
wag.
super-
yeah, I just want a wagging tail.
Yeah.
Ooh, like a prehensile tail.
Oh, because then it is
Oh,
useful.
tail,
for like
tail,
But no,
tail.
I'm talking about like a dog tail, like shallow how.
Oh, like a
tail.
nub?
like a
Oh,
nub.
like a
tail.
nub?
Yeah.
Oh,
like something
that's
that's
different.
something that's not useful.
Okay, well, no, that's...
But then why does the trunk get to be
No,
useful?
The trunk is useful because it's present for people to see all the time, where
No.
the tail can't be seen, but it's
That's
annoying.
not... I don't accept
I would
your-
let my tail fly. I would cut a
I-
hole in my pants and let the tail
I
go.
don't, I
Just
don't,
let it go?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't accept your premise. It has to be a real tail and a real trunk. You can't be have
Yeah,
a real
it
tail and a
can't
fake
be
trunk.
agri.
I mean, real.
Yeah, because you didn't
I
say
agree.
nub tail. You didn't preface it with nub
Okay,
tail.
fine.
If it's nub tail,
If
it's
nub,
nub
if-
trunk.
if-
Yeah.
yeah.
So fine. We're just
So
going.
a nose.
We're going with the theme that my would you rather's just suck everywhere.
Okay, no. I'm just saying, like, if in order for it to be like an even competition, like, no one's gonna pick a nub. That's pointless.
To be fair, I might pick a nub.
Yeah, Cam
And it's
would
not
pick a nub.
pointless. It might have a point.
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Wait.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't hear it. You guys are not hearing any of the sound cues.
No. If I had a tail, though, like, on all levels except physical, I would be a wolf.
That's true.
Ooh.
Well,
Wait, what?
I just don't.
That was a joke literally only for Clara.
It's a Vine. I've seen, or it's a video.
It's not. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's from this
TLC.
a documentary about furries, and this guy says that he's
Ooh.
like, on all levels except physical, I am a wolf. And then it cuts to him standing on a bridge looking out over the river, and he just goes, "Ruff."
I've seen this.
yeah.
I like yours better than you're like, woof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that to her all the time, and she hates it.
Have you guys seen the one
I
where?
just make that little bark.
Have you guys seen the one where the guy's sexually attracted to balloons?
Yes, it's amazing.
Or the
Yeah.
person that's sexually attracted to cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
the
those
guy
are
that's,
from
like,
My
sitting
Strange
there
Addiction,
making out
yeah.
with it. So weird.
Yeah, those are from My Strange Addiction.
So
One
freaking
time, Claire
weird.
and I watched a My Strange Addiction where a woman ate cat hair, and I threw up. She was addicted to
That's
eating
so
cat
gross.
hair.
Did you
I've-
try it?
Oh wait,
No.
the two that don't make sense to me. I've seen two of those where one was like, I'm addicted to drinking gasoline, and the other one, I'm addicted to drinking paint. Those are two things that are physically impossible. No, I'm saying two separate
They're
people.
Physically possible,
They're-
but
No, they're physically impossisul to sustain. Your body would
Yeah,
shut
you'll
down
shut
and
down.
die
Yeah.
within like a day or two.
I like smelling them though.
Plastic bag.
Someone who eats plastic bags.
That's
Isn't that Katy Perry?
Yeah, Katy
That's-
Perry. Yeah.
Katy Perry.
Do you
That's just
ever
not my
feel
bag,
like
but-
eating plastic bags?
I thought that was just reserved for marine life.
Yeah, turtles eat plastic bags.
This means something.
Oh, that made Morgan sad.
You know what? This is so much like this episode, this
Oh, yeah,
podcast
this is out
that
of
we started
control.
with a would you rather question, and we're talking about something
Completely
completely
different.
And he shattered on a turtle.
Actually, I have a
yeah,
question for you,
But
Jordan.
a tail. I'll
What's,
take a
what's the
tail.
question?
Can we get an update on last week's? What did Madison say about the pooping in the pants with underwear and?
Oh, I didn't ask her.
shorts?
Oh, boo.
I forgot to ask her.
I asked Claire about
do
the
it?
thong
Here,
thing.
come to one of the mics
Yeah,
here.
come to one of the mics and tell us about thong poop.
Unless you have the tightest thong in the world, it's not going to split your shit.
I do have
Sorry.
the tightest thong in the
Well,
world.
then you go for it.
Yeah,
Go for
Why
it.
do you think he said so proper?
I pretty much just use piano string.
Oh, piano wire?
Yeah,
Okay.
piano wire. Yeah.
Follow-up question.
So
How
when
do
he
you
farts,
know?
it makes a sound.
I really wish. I so wish I had a piano cue here somewhere. I don't know. That's
a piano.
He's saying lock it up.
Follow-up
Lock it up.
question: how do you know if your thong is too tight? If you have to ask you, it's too tight.
If you can taste it.
If you can taste it.
If you can taste the cloth or leather.
I'm on fire.
I want a leather thong.
No, yeah,
I do.
No, you don't, dude.
I
What
do.
color would it be?
Oh, just black, straight up black leather.
You
Or
want
Then
a leather
Cam,
thong
then
sounds
Cam,
so
do you know what that
uncomfortable. Red
means?
leather.
You would have
Red?
black
Yeah.
stained skin. Because leather and sweat equals stainage.
So don't sweat.
what kind of leather are you getting?
See, he's never watched Friends, so he
The
doesn't
free
know.
kind.
He doesn't know about the problems of leather clothing.
They're still not coming on, man, and the lotion and the powder have made a paste.
I have leather pants.
Work
Oh,
supplied
then you know
leather.
The
Yeah.
problem of leather clothing.
Leather gloves, jackets, and stuff like that for welding.
That's still different. From
Okay.
what a thong would be made out of.
And
Ask Tarzan.
All I wanna do is drink beer for breakfast. All I wanna eat is empire.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Cam is 0 for 2 in taste of beer.
so, hang on. I haven't actually tried the beer yet because I was waiting for our segment.
Oh, I
I
was
think
tasting
Cam's
it
dumb.
so I could talk about
Done.
Oh, I
dumb?
was like, that's so mean.
That was a Freudian
That's-
nip,
that-
not slip.
Freudian
That's
nip slip.
that's contrary to what people say when they listen to us. They're like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, Cam's the
I know.
intellectual
Cam's just-
one."
But I
You
didn't
should
put
read the
anything on the
comments.
screen here because I
Oh,
didn't know what
yeah.
you were bringing. But anyway, we're drinking. I'm going to taste it right now. I'm a little scared too. How did you guys think it was? Because I'm scared to drink it right now.
I don't like it.
No?
It tastes, guys.
For a sour,
guys,
it's not terrible.
Guys,
It's not bad.
I got it. It tastes like sparkling cider gone bad. Like
A little
it
bit.
tastes like
That
bad
is
Martinelli's.
Yeah,
Good
Yeah, it does.
comparison.
So this
it
beer.
tastes like a sour kombucha.
yeah.
Or a bad Martinelli's.
Which is basically a sour kombucha.
Dude, that's so weird you say that because it has the tasting notes here. It says tastefully tart mystical flavors, kind of like cider, but not as good. No, that's not what it says.
No, it says
Um,
fruity notes from imported Belgian yeast swirl through a precise souring. Souring.
Souring.
It's also spelled the same way.
Soaring over California.
Pucker up.
Doesn't one have an A?
Yep. Pucker up to a bite of citrus-laden tang and ending with a delectable experience.
So this
I could go
beer
for some tang
is
right now.
by Victory Brewing Company, and it's called Sour Monkey. It is a sour Brett Trippel,
Yeah.
which is a lot of stuff there. If you
And
don't
also,
know.
Brett Swinehart, it's Brett with 2 T's.
and it's
Yeah.
9.5%,
9.5%.
Whoa, I'm going to drink this fast.
which it doesn't taste like a 9.5
Not at all.
This is fresh too. It's only a month old.
Yeah.
And it was approved by Bill and Ron.
Does
Good
that really
job,
say
Bill
that?
and Ron. Yeah, on the side over here. Brewmaster approval.
Oh, Brewer.
Yeah, the malt or
Oh, this tastes so
Pilsner
bad.
malts with
actually don't mind it.
Tetnong hops.
Tetnong.
Tetnong.
Those hops are Tetnong.
Yeah.
I actually
Them
don't mind
hops
this
are
beer at all.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a Portuguese way
But
to
then
say
again,
penis.
We don't typically like
You don't like sours,
so
and for me,
it's
this
like
tastes.
this one is tolerable.
This just doesn't taste
Yeah,
good.
it's not super soury. I'm not mad at it.
I'm mad at it.
I don't know.
What are their names of brew interviews?
Robbie and Lauren.
Robbie and Lauren.
This probably wouldn't be sour enough for
Every
them.
sour you've sent us tastes way better than this.
I agree.
So I
Tastes
appreciate.
more sour than this.
No,
This
they
is very
taste. They
light.
taste better.
They just taste
No,
better. The
I
flavor
like it.
balance.
I disagree.
The flavor balance from the Brew Interviews sours has so much more depth than this does. This is
Guys.
just sour for the sake of sour with no flavor.
But I like
Am I?
this.
Am I? Am
This
I?
tastes
like
like
this
someone dumped like Sour Patch Kid dust in water and shook it up. Krager, you don't need to raise your hand at summer break.
Well, I don't want to freaking be a
It's
dick and
summer
like, talk
break.
over.
Just do it.
Hot take. I would much.
This
rather,
is also really good.
every time. I would much rather drink Bud Light Orange than this.
You're disgusting.
So you guys want to hear what this has on Untapped? Mm-hmm. So it has 104,000 check-ins, sitting at a 3.85.
That is way
That's a
too
high score.
That is way too high.
3 of my friends have checked in on this.
What did they give
Let's
it?
see who they are. Who is this?
Also, this is somewhat warm for a
Tag
beer.
friends.
It is a little warm.
We
Oh.
did drive it from my house to here, and then we started this after a little bit of B-roll.
See, that's why whenever I bring beers, I always leave them in the fridge downstairs until it's stored.
That's
So
smart. I should have done that.
my friend, our friend Steven Shank over at the Music Crush Monday podcast,
cool.
gave this a 3.75, and Beer Street Wolf, someone who I follow on Instagram, gave it a 4.
I'd give this a 3.
This guy Raymond, who I follow, gave it a 5. My kind of beer, metal fingers. Cheers.
Really?
Yeah, devil horns.
This
Yeah.
Golden Monkey is way better than
Golden
this.
Monkey is way better.
This
than
has 10 IBUs, by the way. Yeah, I don't
It's
hate
not
this.
hoppy.
I don't hate this. Here's the problem, though. So I was having real bad acid reflux the other day, and this beer is not helping me at all.
It's gonna fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
So that ain't fun.
You got to get on that Prilosec grind like me,
I'm
dude.
taking omeprazole every other day. It's just today.
No, you have to take it every day.
I'm not taking it every day because it took the burn away for the most part. I'm trying to take as little as possible. I used to take it every day, and my gastroenterologist said start off on every other day and see if that helps. And it helped a lot. It's just
Okay.
today's a weird day that like
You're feeling
I'm
it.
feeling a little like burny. But
How do
I
you
take it
become
every
a
day.
gas doctor? That was cool. What's it
Oh,
called?
a
gastroenterologist?
gastroenterologist. That means that you essentially
study.
study your entire digestive
Yeah.
system from
Yeah.
esophagus to
Yeah.
butthole.
Isn't it called a
Yeah.
gastroenterologist?
that's what we
That's what we just said, yeah.
Oh.
Listen up, Krager.
I got it right.
Gregor pays attention on this podcast.
When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. So pulling out the
Teacher
Miz
Jordan.
over
We
here.
saw a little bit of bedroom Jordan just now.
Jordan.
Yikes.
Jordan,
I left the handcuffs at home.
I'm gonna take you home and bend you over tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Morgan okay with that?
She'll-
Nah, she didn't even hear.
She will watch.
Nah, she's got her carrot. She's good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
throw me a carrot.
Yeah, throw me a carrot too.
We have sweaty balls. All right, go ahead.
Problems. I feel bad for your son. I got 99 problems, and this beer is one.
So this is hashtag problems. This is the part of the show where we talk about things that are problems in our lives that aren't actually problems at all. I have something here I wanted to mention. It's not really a problem for me personally. It's a problem for humanity in general that happened. And this happened on Father's Day, actually. This was a thing that happened.
Barter.
I don't like it.
Barter.
Okay.
Bill Cosby tweeted out
Agreed. Yeah.
that he was America's dad.
Yep.
I think you've lost the right to say that, Mr. Cosby.
Why?
One of my favorite things that
Why?
Do you have
that Jimmy Kimmel said was like he's blind and he is tweeting from some computer in prison, and he
Oh, is
still
he in
had
prison?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in
It's
prison.
almost more impressive that he was able to tweet from a computer.
He
That's
raped
hard.
So many women.
I know what he
kidding
did.
this, right? You're-
No, but I never actually followed through to find out what like.
Oh yeah, he went to
Oh
prison.
no, he got
Well,
convicted.
no, also like super rich people sometimes get like fake prison.
Right. Well, he's in
so-
like fancy prison.
Yeah, yeah, it's
so
fancy.
I mean, he
he's
was able to tweet. But
It's
Jimmy
actually called twat in there.
Jimmy Kimmel said that he's blind, like almost blind.
Yeah.
Was probably tweeting from a library computer in the prison, and was still more coherent and had less grammar flaws than President Trump.
That's true, actually. It was a well done tweet. I'll give him that. But
still.
it made me feel like I needed to take a shower.
Yeah, same. I hated that he called himself America's
I
dad.
saw that, and at first I thought, okay, this is a satirical account. It's because you know how they have the Donald
Yeah.
Trump satire accounts
yeah.
and everything. And then I looked, and it was verified Bill Cosby.
It
I'm
is
like,
Bill Cosby.
He had the gall to post this.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Like you gotta think like Russia's over. Like what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
They-
Russia.
they-
Russia.
Question. Who is America's dad then?
Isn't it that guy?
Tom
from,
Hanks.
Isn't it? No, isn't
Tom
it?
Hanks
Isn't
is a
it
good
that
one.
guy from that
Not Bob
They
Saget.
have-
I would say Bob Saget, except I know what an asshole he
yeah,
really
Bob
is in
Saget's
real
an
life.
asshole.
So,
He cannot be
No,
American.
yeah,
don't
he's
we
the
have-
biggest asshole
Have
ever.
you heard his
Don't we have
stand-up,
a-
Morgan?
Oh yeah, it's funny.
He
You may
is.
want to reconsider that.
He's a jerk.
Yeah, I would say Tom Hanks is
Tom
a good,
Hanks is
is
a
a
good
good
one.
bet for
Didn't
America's
they
Dad.
make a show documenting that called American Dad?
His name was Stan something.
Stan Smith.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Not Stan Marsh.
No, not Stan Marsh.
Steve
Tom
Martin
Hanks
would
isn't
be
a
a good one.
bad-
I
Steve
want him to be
Martin
the
is a
father
good
of
answer.
my
Good
bride.
dad.
Father
Yeah.
of the
Steve
Bride.
Martin is a good answer.
Father of the
Yeah.
Bride.
Steve
Saved by
Martin
the
is
Dozen.
really good.
Bringing down the
Yeah.
house. Oh.
I'm trying to think of another person. Mark Hamill. He's
Mark
like the
Hamill could
most
be America's
daddest
dad.
dad I've
Yeah.
ever met in ever.
Which
What
one's
about-
Mark Hamill?
Wasn't
Oh,
your
never
first
mind.
crush
Luke
Luke
Skywalker.
Skywalker?
Yeah, Mark Hamill is like the most daddiest dad I've
No,
ever
because
seen.
he was
What?
the Joker. He can't be the most
Gerard
daddiest
Way's
dad.
all of our emo dads.
That's
What
true.
about,
Gerard Way is
uh,
the emo dad.
What
He
about
is fat like a dad now.
what about Bill Murray?
Bill Murray is more like the crazy uncle.
Yeah, weird uncle.
Yeah, weird uncle.
See,
rather than dad.
honestly, for me, I'd have to vote Steve Martin because for our generation, he was more of a dad figure. Bill
Hader.
Tom Hanks was more in younger roles for most of our generation, like
That's
Forrest
true.
Gump and stuff like that. So
I have another hashtag problem I want to talk about right now.
Oh, yeah, we're on that
I was
segment.
replacing that trash can liner over there, and I dropped a giant roll of wrap on my foot, and it hurts so bad right now.
Oh,
I have
man,
like a huge
poor
bruise
Jordan.
on my big
Roll
toe.
of what?
A roll of like the
wrapped
garbage
giant
bag
garbage
stuff,
bags?
like a giant industrial
Oh,
roll.
Do you
of
have
it.
like little
Right.
baby feet?
Dude, it hurt. I'm wearing Vans. They have no give whatsoever, like the low profile Vans. It was pretty much I'm barefoot right now. It hurts so bad. And you know what? I don't care that
didn't you used
people are
to play-
starving in
didn't you-
China.
didn't-
My problems are just
didn't
They're
you-
also starving in
didn't-
Orange County.
Didn't
Yeah,
you used to
exactly.
play soccer?
yeah.
Yeah, but you kick a
Cleats.
ball, not
Cleats.
a giant roll
And
of
cleats.
trash bags.
It's. I disagree, but
I have two hashtag problems.
Okay.
Oh,
you
Give
can
it to
only
me.
have
First one.
Everybody gets one.
He had two.
Krager's the one who's saying, "Hey, let's stop talking over each other now."
Yeah,
Look
that's
what
all
he's
he's
doing.
doing.
No, I wait. I sneak in the little pauses in between.
Okay.
Okay, here we go though.
Little pause.
First one, I was cleaning out my fridge,
Yes.
and because there was a weird smell,
Uh-huh.
and I pulled out
Sorry.
a box of mushrooms that were in there.
They weren't mushrooms when you put them in.
They were no, they were mushrooms.
Okay.
I pulled them out, and the entire package was water, and it dripped all over
Condensation.
Mystery.
everything.
in-
No,
in-
not condensation. Rotted, putrid, like completely decomposed mushrooms
Oh, that grosses
Dripped
me out so much.
Oh.
all
most
over
disgusting
my
thing.
floor, on my counter,
Ah.
everything. And I scrubbed my floor and counter with so much 409. Like I
Not
scrubbed it for
good enough bleach,
Damn
man.
chief.
Get that bleach.
And I was
867
so upset.
9409.
I was so upset.
That's so gross.
Second thing, a little bit funnier. I was dropped Claire off back at her car at Pocock today, and we sat in the right turn lane on Scott right here
Yeah.
for 2 light cycles because a guy and his wife in a minivan were in the turn lane. And they did not go
So they
for
were
both
roadhead.
I no. I like
roadhead.
pulled around and like looked at them, and they were just sitting at me, and I was honking like for both light cycles,
Yeah.
like, come on guys, let's go. And they just sat there. They were just hanging out. I have no idea what the hell was going on. And I looked at them, and then the guy looked at me, and just like, what are you honking about? I don't know if he thought that it was like a combination, like straight and turn lane,
Yeah.
or if it was what he was doing. But that was so annoying. It was such a minor inconvenience in my life today.
I'm pretty sure
no,
that guy's originally from
Actually,
Florida.
I can add on that. Like one of my hashtag problems is like Santa Cruz drivers are getting worse. Like
Terrible.
Like every day I've driven this week, I've dealt with just more and more jackassery. It's like so frustrating because I started my new job, so I have a new route, and it's over in the Castaic Industrial Center.
Okay.
So I have to take the Castaic little thing. You hop on the 126, so it turns into New Hall Ranch real quick, and New Hall
Relevant.
and that and then Copper Hill are so many just stupid people, and
Yeah.
it's frustrating me. And just coming here today, I was pulling out of 7-Eleven because I got my taquitos, and this guy let so many, like, he wouldn't turn right to pull out because so many cars were going, and they turn right in front of him, but then they get in the far lane, and he could easily
Yeah.
freaking go, and was honking at him, and was so freaking pissed off, and it was.
I think you have
just
another
driving me nuts.
hashtag problem that's bigger than that. Your taquito story.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So I have 3 hashtag problems.
Yeah, you do.
So I have.
But we only get one.
Okay, Joe, you're up then.
Well, you can have mine because life is good in the Joe world, and I
Joe,
don't have
when
hashtag
was the
problems.
last time you brought a hashtag problem or a news story or
I
a
was
Stoked
gonna
on
say,
this?
is everything okay? Because you're still a little sexually frustrated with ripping those.
I can guarantee you that is not the case.
Heyo! Hi, Mrs. Kubis.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, he's having sex with his mom.
Oh no, that's disgusting. Not where I was
Gross.
going with
Ew,
that.
gross, Jordan. Why would
Dude.
you bring up someone fucking their own mom? That's
What a-
disgusting.
I Alabama.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
only
brain.
funny when he fucks my mom.
Oh.
Every day on the
Clara?
regular.
Clara
Oh yeah,
Kreger?
so
I don't like it, but it's beer.
I went to 7-Eleven to get my pregame around table taquitos, and
we should get sponsored by 7-Eleven.
We should.
I have so many points on their app; it's amazing.
I do too.
They
It's
have
awesome.
an app.
Oh
yeah, and you could play games and earn points and get freebies and
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's awesome.
dude. I also I bought like $1 off my 12-pack of beer there because I had points in the app, and you get I can get a free taquito and get a bunch of other shit.
If
for
you
free.
want a year's supply of 7-Eleven taquitos, that you could basically go in once a day, every single day for a year to get free taquitos.
How many?
Just like
Two
your standard
taquitos.
3.
I get 3 every time. So
Okay,
three.
the standard 3 every day for a year.
I'd have to
How
start going to the gym again.
Benefiber
Yeah.
will be in his diet.
Yeah, I already need to go back to the gym because I've taken 3 weeks off, and I'm like, oh no. But
I thought your work had a gym in it.
it doesn't mean I've used it.
And he's only been there a week.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
my apartment
no,
complex has a gym.
I've
and
only
never
been there
been
4 days.
inside.
At the end of today was my 4th day, and I haven't been up. There's a separate building, and I haven't been up there for it.
Yeah. Wait, 1 second before you continue the story. Pause real quick. You just said your apartment complex has a gym at it?
Yeah,
Like the jungle gym outside your apartment?
No, no, no.
Well, there's no way your apartment complex has a gym.
it does. Not.
I know where it is.
Yeah, it's over by the leasing office. It's literally 1 block away from me, and I've never
Isn't
gone.
it
I,
across the street?
want to make a joke so bad, but I don't want
Do
to
it.
be
Do
on
it.
the
Do it. Do it.
podcast.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
It comes
Instead
with
of
the free.
Okay, Krager, continue.
No, but.
I may just cut that out.
I cut. Honestly.
Hi everyone, welcome to Round and Round Table, where Cameron lives in a Mexican community.
Okay.
No, but my favorite part about living in a Mexican community, though, is that I do hear that on a regular basis. Also,
you
there
really?
is, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a truck that parks right next to my mailbox that sells fruit and chicharrones at the back.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite. And they have a bee.
They charge.
have a bee.
They charge you more because you're white.
No,
And
they
you-
don't. I got
well,
a mango.
I-
I got a
Krager used to
mango
live
for.
there.
I got a mango
I
for
didn't.
50 cents.
I spent so much time there.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
right. I
lived
thought
there.
you lived there.
I speak fluent Spanish, and so they appreciate it. I order everything in Spanish, and I get everything for super cheap.
Yeah, you're still paying more than all the other people.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have sources.
Unless you can get elote, I don't care.
They have a lotte at the back of the truck.
Yes!
I know.
Anyway, so
Krager, continue now.
So I went to 7-Eleven. I was kind of rushing, and there was no one in front of me, so I rushed to the thing. I'm like, hey, I need 3 of the Monterey Jack and chicken taquitos, and I pointed directly to them. And I said Monterey Jack chicken taquitos. He's like, all right, cool. And so I didn't even look at him grab it, and so I go to the cashier thing, I check out. And then I'm in my car driving, and I start eating them like, oh, these are the cheese and jalapenos, which I'm not a huge spicy fan, but luckily they were weak jalapenos. I'm like, all right, it's just one, it's fine. No, it was all 3. So all 3 of them, which aren't as good as the Monterey Jack chicken taquitos, which are the best. Anyway, so that was very frustrating. And then my third hashtag problem is, so Saturday was my birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to Boots and Brews, which is country, and I'm not a huge country fan, but I drank enough where it was okay. So anyway,
I feel that.
yeah. So, yeah, like I pre-gamed like with several beers, several Jello shots, and then I brought in 2 8-ounce flasks, like plastic ones of actually nicer whiskey. I got like a $35 bottle of Jim Beam.
Yeah, you were telling me.
for $12.50 at Albertsons.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. And so I ended up drinking most of that. And then apparently I drank a couple beers there, and I got some free beers, and then a couple people were buying me drinks, and I end up mildly blacking out a little bit.
Oh, you did?
Well, at least
Oh,
you didn't have to listen to country.
Yeah, right. It's a good night to black
there's
out.
there's a few parts of the night I don't really remember. Don't remember getting home. But anyway, like I pre-gamed.
Weird that you drove.
I didn't
I
drive.
know.
I don't ever do that. But I knew I was probably gonna drink more than I wanted to, but I didn't plan to get that drunk. So
Yeah.
I pounded like a quarter of a bottle of Pedialyte before that.
Pea light. What's that?
and so
It's like when you're really hydrated, your pee's like.
no, No, that's when you drink Monster.
Ah, yes.
So I pounded that, and then when I woke up the next morning, I pounded water, more Pedialyte. I actually made a concoction, Sprite Zero and Pedialyte.
Ooh.
It was great Pedialyte, and it was really good.
In case you don't know, Krager's ultimate hangover cure is Sprite and
Pedialyte
saltines.
and saltines.
That's
And
good.
So I did
You'll
that.
come home
and
with a
it's-
giant box of saltines and a 2-liter of Sprite.
And then that's what I did. And but it was Sprite Zero. Anyway, so I did that, and so like
In that figure.
so I didn't have like any headache, but my stomach, my everything was just off the
Yeah.
entire day. Like my brain was probably running like 65-70%. Like I was like, even if I take every
Yikes.
Even if I take every purr.
Krieger's voice just died on him.
Yeah.
that's the dry throat from
Yeah.
the
I'll lube it up
from
for
the
you.
head.
it does that occasionally. So like I was like, oh no, this is like my life now. I'm 28. Like hangovers are a real thing that I lose like the entire next day, no
Yeah.
matter what precautions I take.
Yeah.
So
That's why I don't drink a lot anymore.
Well, I have actually made a huge point to not drink that much. Like I barely drink during the weeks. Like the weekends, I maybe drink a little bit, and if I'm like, oh, I'm gonna drink some, like I don't really like to get that crazy. I like to get like
Yeah.
a solid buzz and stop. And like I just went a little crazy. It was my birthday, but I'm just like,
You're allowed to on
I
that
have
day.
to be like careful now because like I'm gonna regret it the next day.
No, I haven't had a hangover in a very long time.
That's
Since I
'cause-
lived with
That's
you.
because you have assistants.
I have. It's true. Yeah, that is true.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Krieger gave me a visual cue of what he meant.
I just realized
Booty
I
sweat.
have an opposite of a hashtag problem.
Oh,
yeah.
hang on. Let's do.
Jordan, did you
Stoked on this.
You want to hear a story? Oh, cool. Because it's story time. With Rick My Podcast.
I feel like everything mine were way too long to be problems. Those were stories. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize to everyone.
This is a retroactive story time. All right,
Yeah.
Joe, what's your story time? Because our
Not so much
fans
of a
love
story.
listening to us for 3 hours.
It's not much of a story. It's just Krager was saying I never have anything for hashtag problems, and I'll explain why. Because I like my life. I don't complain about things. To point in case today at lunch.
Case in point.
Yeah, that one.
Point in the case. I'm pointing at that
By the way,
case.
I'm inserting a
Pointing to
joke
that case.
I didn't want to interrupt. We're in the end game now. You said 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Pointing to that case.
Yes, pointing to that case.
The Habit truck came to my work today,
Nice.
and I got 2 cheeseburgers for free. And it was
Yeah.
Hashtag story time.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag habit truck comes to my work on Monday.
Oh, what do I got to do around here to get that habit truck to come to my work?
I don't
For
know,
all
ask your-
one of me that's
Ask
here.
your parents.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
I don't have a story time.
Okay,
It's
let's
story time.
let's move to a segment where I don't have a lead in for it. Patreon questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
But I have a video.
What's up, Wreck My Podcast listeners? It's your pal Ryan Buds looking real greasy after a nice Father's Day weekend. I have a question for you if you're listening to this episode, and my question of the month is about novelty t-shirts. What's your favorite novelty t-shirt you've ever had in your life? I used to have one that said, "Been there, none that," and it was 2 nuns skydiving. There was also one that I had that said, F you effing F. That's a fun shirt. So I want to hear your favorite novelty t-shirts of all time. Maybe you still wear them. Maybe you haven't seen them in a long time. Let me know.
So that's Ryan Buds, who's
Yeah.
a Patreon supporter of
I
us.
just got it. Yeah, that's our Patreon.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
I have 2 novelty T-shirts that I
Your
loved.
All Real Monsters t-shirt.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like one's in the vein of his, like kind of like the mix between graphic tee and
Yeah.
like a pun.
Yeah.
I had one that was the exact same design, as Captain America,
Uh-huh.
but it was Captain Canada,
Oh, nice.
and he had like a maple leaf on his shirt and one on his shield.
I like
and it just
that.
had him on it,
That's funny.
which I really dug. I loved that shirt.
That's so
and then
funny.
I also
Dig
had
Dug?
one. Also had one that was just a man with bare arms.
That said,
The Second Amendment. on it.
yes, I can bear arms. I love that. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
those are my 2 favorite that I've ever had.
That's funny. Do you
Great.
guys have one off the top of your head that's like a funny novelty t-shirt that you had?
I don't really have I didn't have too many novelty tees. Most of my stuff were band tees. However, there were a couple of them that I had back in the day from like Hollister and like Abercrombie that were like
Gay.
sexually dirty puns.
Yes.
Said the game.
Cam.
So like one of them was this surfer riding like this huge wave, and it said, "Trust me, it's big."
Oh, I remember that one.
Or
That's a good one.
or this there was another one. I didn't own it, but I saw someone wearing it and it made me laugh. It had a beaver chomping on a bunch of wood, and it said "Eager Beaver."
Oh man. Honestly, I went through a phase where I bought like all those, like the ones from Target. You
Yes.
know, so
Yeah. I have
I've
so
had
many
too
like
many.
that.
The ones I currently own, though, I have one that I wore as a joke. The boobs, proof that men can focus on more than one thing at once.
I remember that.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
you
good
wore
one.
that. Yeah.
I've had so many though.
Did
What about
anyone-
your Titleist hat that doesn't actually say Titleist?
Oh, yeah,
it says titties.
So if anyone,
That's amazing.
So
I
I'll
love
wear
it.
I'll wear it next week.
I
So if
love
anyone knows anything about golf, a golf company is called Titleist, and so this company made a hat that's the same font, but it says titties, and you know like how every ball has a number on it.
Yeah.
Right below that it says 2.
That's so funny. I'm pretty sure all our listeners are golf fans.
Yeah, every single
Well,
one.
what's funny is like my grandpa is like a huge like crotchety like golf fan person.
Crotchy?
Crotch golf.
Crotchety, old like
I love crotch golf.
I love
crotch
him,
golf.
but he's a grumpy person. But so I wore that one time just to see what he'd say. He's like, after he saw that, I got the biggest like unhappy look in his face.
That's funny.
That's
worth it.
hilarious.
really, you didn't like it?
Did any of
I mean,
you
he
guys
laughed, but at first he was like,
did any of you guys own the female body inspector FBI shirts that
I
were
did
big back when we were
not.
younger? No.
Never.
Did you
Although-
own a shirt that said staff or like event staff on the back?
No.
No.
Okay, so
those were
yes,
big things.
I
were
did
huge.
have that shirt, but only because I actually was event staff
okay.
at one point.
Okay.
I had to
okay,
have a
I
shirt
did.
that said it.
Yeah.
When I worked in the mall, the kiosk in front of our store was a T-shirt making place.
Yes.
So it's actually where we got Andy's bachelor T-shirts made.
Andy's batch. Oh, the ones with the wolf pack or whatever.
The Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. No, the Star Wars ones were mine.
Oh, that's where you
That was
made.
my bachelor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Anyway.
sure they got the Andes at the same place.
Anyways, so like they occasionally like have shirts like I just want this for like $2. I'm
Yeah.
like, sure. And so I got a lot of those like, but a couple of them like said the F word on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought it was like really ironically funny, and I've never worn them in public because I don't want to wear a shirt that says the F word on
Yeah,
it.
I know. Yeah, I would never do that
Seriously.
either.
I've seen the shirts where it's like an arrow pointing up that says man and
And
an
then a
arrow
legend.
pointing down that says
Yeah, you were gonna buy me that for
Yeah.
my
Legend.
birthday years ago. You
Yeah,
told
we were
me.
like
and you never
14.
Yeah, we were definitely in high school.
Yeah.
My favorite novelty shirt I ever owned, you can say in a sec what yours was, but I'll say mine real quick, was my Imperial Dark Stout shirt, and it
Oh,
had Darth
nice.
Vader holding the beer on it.
That's
I
pretty good.
unfortunately got some type of like cleaning fluid on it or something because it had that orange
Oh, the
stain.
reddish
Yeah, the
bleach
reddish
stain.
bleach
Bleach
stain,
stain.
so it had to go, but that was a
Hate when that
bummer.
happens.
Yeah,
So
that was
one
my
thing
favorite.
that really I lost it and I was so sad. But I got back when people wore belts with belt buckles that you could like put
Yes.
on. I had one that was like the square at an angle,
Yeah.
yellow caution signs. It's slippery when wet.
Oh, that's funny.
It
I had
was
so many of
so
those belt
nice.
buckles when I was younger.
like belt
My
buckles.
friend Ethan from high school, we went to Chinatown together,
Huh?
and there was a shirt that had like a grid on it with every single like boob type. Like there were like big, like giant ones that
I
were
know
close
what you mean.
together,
Big ones,
like
little ones, red
that-
ones, blue ones.
Big ones,
that were
small
like
ones,
saggy
some
or
big
like
as your head.
skinny ones or whatever, and then they had like little nicknames for them, like the bananas, the eggplants,
The bananas?
yeah,
The pancakes.
yeah, the
Oh my-
pancakes, that kind of thing. He wore that to high school and got so
Oh
in
yeah, you
trouble.
would get in trouble for that.
Well, we used to call
The grape
Jordan,
tomato.
we used to say he had dime-sized nipples.
I do have dime-sized nipples.
Are they very tiny? Are you showing me your nipples? Yeah, they're about the
Ooh.
size of a dime.
Yeah.
Maybe a nickel now that you're a
They
man.
called
Yeah.
me 20 cents.
He's grown. He's grown since.
I was 20
I
cents.
got like quarters.
I like how I did
think I
that,
got
and the
quarters,
girls
too.
didn't even realize I just flashed you guys.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
You didn't get to see my dime-sized nipples. Sorry,
Jordan,
girls.
is that what girls said in high school to you too? Oh, we're busy.
More than
maybe
you
a,
know.
Maybe a little after high school.
I was gonna say. Well, thank God
Oh my
I'm
god!
married now.
By the way, I saw Madison's creeper rant on Instagram.
Oh, about
So
the. Well,
funny.
It was a joke.
No, I know. It's
Yeah.
if
Wait
you
a
know
minute, what
her.
did Madison say?
She was being really.
She was looking
it
through my.
actually really
She has my
funny.
old computer, so all
Oh,
my
yeah, the
pictures are on
pictures
there,
on
and
there,
she was
yeah,
looking
yeah.
through, and like all my ex-girlfriends are on there and stuff.
And
too,
she's
and
like,
everything.
"Why are you with her? You could have been happy with me in
Yeah,
like 3 years."
yeah,
it was.
right.
It was
So
actually really.
funny. It was so
really
Hey,
funny.
what's that
funny.
novelty shirt that we won in trivia about peeing and being gay or something?
Oh yeah, it
You
said,
can pee next to
you
me.
could pee next next to
Oh,
me,
yeah.
and then it had like it was a tank top. It was a
Rainbow.
purple tank top and had a rainbow on it.
I need to wear that for the next podcast.
Yeah, the vaguely homophobic.
Yeah,
tank
I'm
top.
honestly kind of mad because I can't remember. Like, I legitimately had at least like 5+ of those
Oh,
novelty T-shirts.
I had a million of them when
just
I was
can't
younger.
remember.
I loved them. I loved
How
them.
did you guys have so many novelty shirts?
Because they were like $5
they're,
at
they're
Target.
cheap at Target,
Yeah.
and we have cheap parents.
Yeah.
No, I just would go to Target with $20 and be like, "What can I get?"
We had cheap parents.
That was weird.
That was okay. We have another Patreon question actually too.
All right.
This is from Joe Gennaro of the
Comic Book Rundown?
Yeah.
podcast.
He
Hey
actually
Joe,
just-
how you doing?
I just made them a song.
Yes, you did.
He
Yeah.
just messaged me and said he wants me on his podcast
Well, here's-
sometime. This
And
Here's
I'm
the
going to be on it
question.
in July.
Here's
and
his
I'll
question.
be on them in September.
He said, "Name 2 comic book titles you are interested in reading." Parenthetical. This is so I have a baseline knowledge for when and if each of you are available to come on my show. So, what are 2 titles or comics that you would want to read?
Spider-Man and Nightwing.
Ooh, Nightwing.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love Nightwing.
Nightwing would be good.
Nightwing-
What about Moon Knight?
No, Nightwing is my favorite DC hero of all time.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I love comic book stuff. I've never really read comic book stuff.
You should read Watchmen.
You
I'll
would
let you
dig
borrow it.
Watchmen.
is
Okay.
really good, and they got the Doomsday Clock going right now.
Yeah.
Some new
I
stuff.
watched.
Yeah.
I read.
Alan Moore is
I read
so
a
good.
lot. Well, we used to get the paper, so I've seen a lot of the paper comics.
Well, those are slightly different. than the
I know
comics
they're
we're
different, but
talking
I'm
about,
saying
yeah.
like I feel kind of bad. Like I love like superheroes and like the comic type stuff.
Yeah.
I've never actually taken the time to read comics.
You dig it. There's some stuff out there that's cool.
Well, that'll be a
So-
cool take for him to like
So-
Yeah.
actually
Yeah,
read
a
the
noob.
source material.
a newbie, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pop-
Nubian, yes,
Joe-
very nice.
Joe, Joseph, you can pop my cherry anytime you want. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Which
Joe, we've already done this.
So, Joe, do you have a title that you would
Actually,
be interested in reading?
yeah. I mean, first and foremost, my favorite is The Joker. My all-time favorite graphic novel is The Killing Joke.
So Garfield.
He's sick.
So anything with the Joker, I'm on board with. But if you want to get something that's a little bit out of my wheelhouse that I'm not as familiar with, but I am so interested in, and I want to read more about this, and I want to get more of these comics, it's anything involving Carnage or Venom. Preferably Carnage.
Carnage is
Yes.
dope.
Yeah, Maximum Carnage over here. That would be Carnage is really cool.
Yeah.
Anything he's
Carnage
in.
is
I'm more.
awesome.
I'm more about like the medium Carnage.
Medium Carnage, not Maximum.
No, it's too much.
I want to read. I would love to get into some comics that aren't mainline comics. So,
So
there's a
ones
comic
that you
called
can't
Why.
Dark
put it-
Horse stuff?
You can't put
Kind
them
of.
you can't
Image
put
Dark
them
Horse.
in your blood system.
Ooh,
Exactly.
Spawn is also another one that
Spawn
would
would be
love to
cool,
get
but
into.
Spawn's
Actually-
still pretty well known. I want to read Why, Last Man, or whatever that is. I want to read Sandman. That one's supposed to be really, really good. I want to
Umbrella
read some of the
Academy?
weird ones.
Sandman's cool. I
Yeah.
own 2 of.
Doesn't he like give you a dream?
Sandman.
I have 2 copies of the.
Oh, I want to read it.
like anthology of like the first 2.
You
series
know one.
Of Sandman.
You know what one is really good too, but I own all of them and I've read them all multiple times.
Enter
is,
Sandman?
No, is Scott Pilgrim's.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
those
yeah.
I
5
have the
books.
whole.
Don't you
Yeah.
have the whole collection?
I have the anthology.
I have the
collection, yeah.
anthology in color.
Yeah. And I have it in color too.
It's
Do we
sick.
have the same one?
Yeah.
Probably. It comes in, like the little box
yeah,
and everything.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh, it's so good. I love.
Also,
Scott
what you would be
Pilgrim.
really into, probably Joe more than any of us here, is Chew. Have you heard of Chew?
No.
Chew is
Don't like
about a
tobacco.
Nope. Chew is about a detective that he
Is a Wookiee.
no he eats a small portion of the victim. And then he can
Oh.
like
It's like
telepathically,
iZombie.
yeah,
that's iZombie.
yeah, and psychically
Which is a
see
good
how
show.
they were killed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I love
And
that
it's
premise
so
of the show.
tongue in cheek and funny, and then also crass. Like it's so good, has so many
Yeah, I'd
layers.
be into that.
I
Cole
like that.
actually turned me on to Chew like a long time ago. Cole from Cole Fan Enterprises.
bless
Yeah,
you.
Colfin Enterprises.
And I got into it for a little bit, and then I haven't read anything since like the first 4
Yeah, I'm
volumes.
kind of over the idea of reading like Marvel and DC comics.
Yeah.
I really want to get into the weird stuff.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Did you ever get into the Star Wars comics?
Yeah, I have a bunch of them. I have so many omnibuses. It's ridiculous.
So I guess listeners and Joe, send your things in of what you think I should read.
Yeah. I should let
That's
you.
a good idea.
You
That's
should
a
come over
great
sometime
idea.
and just look at my bookshelf and like take
Or
some.
you could just pick something.
I could pick something for
Yeah.
you. Although I'll pick something really weird for you.
good.
That's true. Actually, you might like the weird stuff, like Foxtrot.
Is there a comic that involves getting
like
taquitos
Foxtrot.
from 7-Eleven?
Yeah, it's called Krager's
We
Life.
should make it. We
What?
should make
I mean-
the first 7-Eleven taquito.
Clara
comic.
talked to me this morning. She wants to start writing a comic.
Actually, I already have tons of ideas for this comic I wanted to write about.
someone eats 7-Eleven taquitos and he
And
gets
gets
like
superpowers.
radioactive powers.
Yeah, Taquito Man. taquito tot.
Do you remember
It's a 2-year-old.
taquito tot. Do you remember in Zombieland that the reason that someone was patient zero is because they ate a burrito from 7-Eleven?
Yep. That was so funny. Yeah, Zombieland.
That's how they
is-
became
I'm gonna
I
be
mean,
the-
they
I'm
don't,
gonna be
they
patient
don't
zero.
Yeah.
say it's technically from there. It's like a convenience
They say
store
a convenience
burrito.
store, yeah, but it's from 7-Eleven.
Kate, I hope you're writing this down.
Guys, so we're moving on. Oh, Joe also has another question for us here.
I do?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he says, if yesterday is 2 days ago tomorrow, when will 2 days before the day after tomorrow be? So let's think
Read
about
it again
this.
Today.
slowly.
So if yesterday, so hang on, here's today. So if yesterday is 2 days ago tomorrow, so here's tomorrow, and he goes 1, 2. When will 2 days, a paper cut, when will 2 days
Just
before
get a
the
paper cut?
day after tomorrow be? When will 2 days before the day after tomorrow?
Yes,
It would be
Yeah,
today.
it's today.
It would be today.
This is actually a South Park joke.
Oh, okay.
It was in the Day After Tomorrow episode where they thought global warming was happening and that everything, it's just like
Yeah.
the movie. And they were like, wait a minute, we got it wrong. The day after tomorrow is supposed to happen 2 days prior to the day after tomorrow. And Randy goes, oh my God. That's today. And then they all, in true South Park fashion, like buildings start burning and
Yeah.
the crowd just goes crazy. But yeah.
My leg. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, so we figured that out, Joe, pretty quickly. Moving on to
Once again, one of your riddles falls flat,
Yeah.
Joe.
that,
Give me
so-
taquitos.
that song means I have something for you guys to ponder.
Let's think about it.
This is things
Why
to
is Krager
ponder.
eating taquitos?
Yeah.
That's a good thing to
7-Eleven.
ponder.
They're delicious.
But here's another one for you. We talked about Braille a little bit ago, right?
Yep.
Why are the Braille signs on drive-up ATMs there?
It's money. I can't see my money. How much money do I have left in my bank account?
Why don't we crack open these mango
Yeah,
squeezers?
go for it. I'm gonna just drink this. Does anyone want to finish this? I don't think I can
No,
do it.
because
It's-
I could barely finish my.
Claire will
phone.
finish it for
Do
you.
you want this sour, Clara?
I don't.
So Joe posed the question here. I don't think Krager heard it because he was talking over there.
Nope.
Could you just pour me just a taste of that? Thank you.
You might want to let that. phone
You're a
settle.
gentleman and a scholar. Joe posed a question here about would we rather be deaf or blind? I don't want to be either. Is that
Yeah,
an
but
answer?
that's not an option.
Actually, that scares the crap out of me, and I'll tell you why it scares the crap out of me. One of the ways for me to calm my... What was the question?
Because it's terrifying.
Well, one of the ways for me to calm myself down, because I have pretty bad anxiety and
Yeah.
stuff, is to get out of my own headspace. So watch something. I need all my senses focused on something
So-
else. If one of my senses doesn't exist anymore, and I can't use it to get out of my own head, that terrifies me.
You know
So
that's
could you
called
watch
gra-
it with just the subtitles?
I
Or could you just listen to it without actually seeing it?
that would be. I think I would rather be blind than deaf because I think I would rather listen to something than have to watch something.
What you're
to get out of my
talking
own
about, though,
headspace.
to ease your anxiety is called grounding.
Yes,
And- yeah.
and I have to do that sometimes where I have to literally look in my surroundings and go and just say
I have to ground
red
too,
sign,
regularly.
blue sky.
Yeah, and you have to touch something, you have
Yeah.
to hear something, you have
Right.
to smell something. Yeah, I totally get it. I've been there.
It's-
It's called grounding.
So
Yeah,
that
it's a major
terrifies
thing.
me. That question. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys keep talking because I'm gonna end it.
I would rather be. Oh, it's so hard because all of my education is in cinema, and both are a visual and
So-
auditory medium.
So you'd rather lose your sense of smell.
So I guess better question: would you rather? Could you never see another film ever again, or could you never listen to another song ever
Ooh,
again?
that's a
Rather
hard one.
never see a film ever again.
So then you would rather be blind than
Blind.
deaf.
Because to me,
He did say that a second ago. He's
Yeah.
already blind.
because sound to me, I mean, like, you're gonna see flowers, you're gonna see beautiful things, you're gonna see like videos online, all that kind of thing that are like heartwarming and amazing, but there's something about sound that evokes such a powerful emotional response.
I
You can
agree.
Make the same argument for sight.
You could, but for me, like, sound adds such a different layer. Like, it's such a potent sense.
I think
we
it's
have.
different for everyone too. Everyone has a different sense
Yeah.
that kind of.
And already, like, my sight is already atrocious. Like, even with my glasses and everything and all of my surgeries I've had on my eyes, my vision is only corrected with lenses to 20/40. I can't see anything better than 20/40.
Yeah.
So, like, everything's blurry all the time. Like, I can't, but it's whatever. But, like,
I've been described as a blurry person before, so you're not
You
missing
are.
much.
my sound is so acute. Like, my hearing is
It
so
is pretty cute.
strong. Oh, thanks. My hearing is so strong.
Yeah.
Like, that's something I don't think I could ever forego.
That you're pretty much Daredevil,
Yeah, I essentially see in blurs and all that kind of
and when
shit.
it rains,
Yeah, when it rains it pours.
where's Moby?
What's your
on your wedding day.
what's your answer, Beggs?
Oh, I'm about to win this one.
Okay. I don't think this is a winning question,
yeah,
but
there
okay.
is no winning
You could
in this
never
one.
see boobs again.
Yeah,
That's
but you
fine.
can
But
feel
you
'em.
could feel them.
Yeah, and
You could hear them knocking around.
yeah, yeah. They sound like the
No.
ocean.
No,
You hear-
Yeah, if you
No.
put them up
Just
to
put your ear up to
You
them.
hear the ocean. Oh, if these boobs could talk.
Yeah.
These boobs were made for listening. That's just what they'll do.
One of these days, these boobs are gonna.
listen
all over you.
I love it. I love it. That's so good.
So I'm a very visual person, so it's
All men are. Hate to break it
So
to
it's
you.
being it's being deaf. Like I couldn't like see any sports. I couldn't
Yeah.
play any sport. Like when you're deaf, you can still play sports. You can still do all that. Like I love watching and playing video games. You
Yeah.
know, like it's an easy hands down.
But here's something that might comfort you. You could still use a drive-up ATM. So, moving on.
When was the last time you used a drive-up ATM?
I never even used an ATM.
Like-
So then why is that a fact?
I use
Because that was the
That was the
original
ponder
random question.
question.
The
I use a
ponder.
drive up ATM at least once or twice a week.
I don't.
I don't either.
Hey,
Okay.
we don't have any Uber facts, right?
Nah, I was too lazy.
Okay, moving on to our...
I started a new job, so I've been training all
That's
week.
okay. Moving on to our next segment.
Why we haven't heard or seen it, there is something to perceive in the whole type and hype. Give us something to believe on when they chose to focus emphasis. We're forming a hypothesis, but all we really know is that we're
Choked on this. Choked on this. Cam choked on this.
This is a segment called
Not the
Choked.
first time.
This is a segment called Choked on This, where we talk about what dicks we choked on this week.
And you can hear from my voice.
You're
I
hearing
choked on
Krager's voice.
Yeah.
I choked on a lot.
I got a couple things that I'm stoked on.
Yeah, tell me your couple things you're
the
choked
first
on.
thing
No,
is
you're
that-
choked on.
Do you want me? No, the first
I
thing
need to get a
is
note from my wife.
yeah, is that J.J. Abrams and his son are working on a new Spider-Man comic.
Oh, JJ and QQ?
Yeah,
Yeah.
QQ, his son.
Why QQ? Why wouldn't it be KK?
Because that's too close, damn it.
Yeah, it's two on the nose.
Yeah, so JJ is
Yeah.
writing a Spider-Man comic with his son, huh?
With his son, which sounds
That's pretty
cool. It's going to be.
I didn't know
coming out.
JJ wrote comics.
I think it's his first comic, and he's writing it with his son, who's a huge Spider-Man fan.
How
And
old
so-
is his son?
Yeah, I don't know.
12 years old.
Yeah, his son's 12. His son's 12, super into Spider-Man. But that's something that I think is worth waiting for. I think that's pretty cool because JJ obviously is an amazing storyteller.
Is this comic book abstinence over here? That's something worth waiting for.
Yes, because if there's one thing that Cam believes in is abstinence. I don't know if the video picked up my girlfriend totally
Actually,
shaking her
that's
head.
actually quite funny because I've been abstaining from comics for a long time.
Yeah, you have been. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a joke for that.
Okay. Do you have anything else that you're stoked on?
There was another thing that I was stoked on, but I forgot because of Krager's joke.
Oh, that's Cam. I wasn't sure. Oh, yeah, that's Cam.
That's rude. Why did
All our listeners.
you? Yeah. No, I can't remember.
Okay, Krager, what are you stoked
I
on?
got a couple things I'm stoked on. One is the fact that Marvel said that they have approached Keanu about being in every single
I
Marvel
saw
movie.
that.
too.
And
Yeah.
why
No.
hasn't he been in
I
one
know.
yet?
I'm just like, I would love
Come
to
on,
see.
Keanu.
Like I love Benedict Cumberbatch, but I could also see him as like Doctor Strange. I think that'd be a good role.
I don't know.
I don't know about
that one.
Keanu
He
as
needs to be an
Doctor
action
Strange.
thing.
Actually, what would Keanu be? I can't picture him as. Morgan
I could
has
see
something.
him.
What's your something?
So he would be a villain.
So he would be a villain who is tortured. That you feel for. If you want to root for him, but he ends up being bad. Like he'd be like a Punisher kind of villain.
Okay,
though.
so it's pretty much what Mysterio is going to be in this next Spider-Man movie.
I was really surprised. I'm not good at that. I got it verbatim. That
As
was
much as I
impressive.
like Jeremy Renner, I think Keanu could be
Oh,
Hawkeye.
Keanu could have been. You mean Black Hawk? Yeah, Hawkeye. I said Black Hawk last week. Yes,
Black
Hawkeye.
Hawk.
Yeah,
Because Jeremy Renner did a great job.
Jeremy Renner did fine.
I love Jeremy Renner.
You know what? Keanu would
Oh,
have
he
actually
could be
been
Jeremy
a
Renner's
good.
wife.
He would have been a good Punisher, actually.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel like
for
just
sure.
because of the whole John Wick thing, he would have been great. What's another character that just uses guns mostly?
Well, I also feel like what really frustrates me is
Captain
like
America.
so one of my friends, when I posted on my Instagram about the Keanu thing, they're
Yeah.
like, I love him, he's a great person, and he's like, and he might be an actual angel, but he's a terrible actor and shows no emotion. I'm like, I'm really mad that people say that because he may not be the best actor at times, but if you've seen the wide range of his work, he is a good actor. People just focus on the Matrix where he's very emotionless, and that's his character.
Well, it was also
Honestly-
the Wachowskis had a very obvious
Exactly.
direction. It's kind of like the whole David Lynch. Like he directs his actors to be that way.
Yeah, to be wooded.
I'm
and
sure.
stiff,
Yeah, I'm sure the
If-
Wachowskis had a lot to say about the Matrix.
Yeah.
Don't you mean the Wachowskis?
Wachowskis, whatever.
Mike Wazowski.
I remember the second thing I was stoked about. Did I bring up the Magic the Gathering television show?
Yes, 2 or 3 weeks ago you brought it up.
On the show?
About
On the
2
show,
or 3
yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah, we brought it up that Netflix is doing a one.
Did I
that's-
bring up that Queer Eye season 4 is coming out?
You know what?
No,
On
you
July
did not bring
19th?
that
Who
up.
told me? It was Madison who told me that they're casting calls out here in the LA area.
Yeah.
They're doing a Queer Eye spinoff for weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be insane. It's good.
That's you, Krager.
Like you need help?
I've been to 2 weddings. I'll be at a 3rd wedding tomorrow, and I have not cut anything, so we're good.
Cut anything?
Caught.
Oh, caught.
Oh, I
anything.
caught the chingaderas at your wedding.
You did. Yeah. You called it a chingaderas. Most people
The
call it
little fucker.
Yeah,
bouquet?
yeah.
Bouquet?
No, the
garter.
Garter.
That means
Oh,
I'm
that
the
thing.
next one to get married. And how many years has it been?
it's been a bit.
It's been a while.
How
I
long?
think-
Yeah.
I caught my friend Lauren's garter at the
hot.
wedding.
Okay, so I'll go with I have a few little things. I'll go quick rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
So quick rapid fire. Disney has 60 movies in the works for the next decade.
60 movies.
6D.
60.
In 6D.
6D. Stranger Things is taking over Santa Monica Pier.
Santa Monica.
They're taking over Santa Monica Pier with like a whole like Stranger Things 3 theme thing. So
Yeah, it's going
yeah,
to be awesome.
I know. We're gonna go. I know. We're gonna go.
Rapid fire.
A Day to Remember is back after not recording for a while, and they're doing a mashup with Marshmello.
Sick.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't like
excited.
it.
Jason Momoa loves the idea of him and Peter Dinklage doing a remake of Twins.
Yes. I'm
Boo.
into that.
And also, lastly, on my birthday, Anthony Davis was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers.
That's the biggest thing.
And Lonzo Ball is gone. I love him as a player, but his dad is trash.
His dad's a dick.
I saw his dad on Raw when
No,
I was
Did
there
you see
for Raw.
that LeVar said
Yeah, I
because
know.
they traded Lonzo, the Lakers will never
I
win
think
another title?
my like so our 5
Watch them
seconds.
win a title this
So
year.
our 5 seconds of sports. I know we only get 5 seconds.
Wait.
Start the timer.
Wait. I don't have a thing. 5 seconds of sports.
I feel really bad for the youngest son of the Ball boys because he is possibly the most talented, but he's gotten screwed over in his early career so far because of his dad. He has to go play in not
Australia.
Wyoming.
Australia.
Oh.
But if he does good, he could be a really good top 5 draft pick. Honestly, if he was playing in college, he might be the first overall pick next year. But because of his dad and his family, he's probably gonna be like the top 14. But I think he will be a good pro.
Is he playing for the Sydney Scorpions?
They're saying he will be better than Lonzo Ball, and Lonzo Ball went 2nd overall.
The Queensland Barbies?
No, but actually, I was
the Gold Coast shrimp on the Barbies.
Yeah.
actually what's really funny. I was listening to Petro.
And the Dodgers keep on winning.
They do. I was listening to Petros and Money today. Coming home from work, and they were talking about that, and they played audio of a Australian League game.
Yeah.
And a player fell down.
crikey, mate!
A player fell down, and a fan legitimately poured a beer on his head.
Oh, that's funny.
That's so
He was like, "Hey,"
Australia.
and it's like, and for his For all his troubles, he got a beer on the head, Mike. Like, and that kind of shit.
I
yeah.
wish we had Australian listeners. If you're an Australian
be
listener,
cool.
let us know. I'll
Yeah.
send you a sticker, maybe.
I'll draw you a picture
Digitally.
if you're from Australia.
I'll put my shrimp on your Barbie.
Joe, you got anything?
On the doll Barbie.
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, reeling back into Marvel with Keanu, the correct answer for that was Keanu playing the Winter Soldier.
Ooh.
Oh.
Get out of here, Sebastian Stan.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, little
in.
Sebastian.
He could have been a good Crossbones.
5,000 candles
Ooh.
in the wind.
That they would have need to make Crossbones more of a character.
What's the guy from Hydra who had that the
Oh, Gary?
the exoskeleton
Yeah, Gary
arm
Hydra.
thing?
You mean the dude from AIM?
I don't know him.
You mean in Iron Man 3?
AOL Instant
No,
Messenger?
he's
Yeah.
in Civil War. He was also in Endgame when they went back. They were holding the scepter and everything. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Okay, then.
Couple things. Marvel has stated that a crossover movie with Spider-Man and Venom is a really strong possibility.
Cool.
Child's Play is
Obvi.
officially out.
Cool.
Child's Play's been out for a little bit, I thought.
Plays with children.
Well, from recording this, it comes out tomorrow. But
Oh.
when this releases, it's already out.
I didn't know it
Yeah.
wasn't out yet.
Has not done very well critics-wise.
No. Didn't see
and-
that coming.
Yeah, for real. And that's all I got.
Cool. Well, I have another Avengers thing here. We're getting the re-release in
Oh, that's
theaters
right.
because
The re-re.
they want to beat Avatar so freaking bad.
Literally the only reason why they're doing it.
No, exactly. There's no point. And all the bonus footage they said is after the credits. So I'm like, okay, whatever. You're literally just.
What? Really? It's
Yeah.
not even in the movie?
This is
No.
the equivalent of pulling up the couch cushions to find the loose change.
Yeah.
Movie form. That's what it is.
And so many people are going to go and see it.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about it,
I'm not.
but I'm probably just going to wait for the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I'm not.
all
I
gonna be
literally
there
don't
anyways.
give a shit.
The other thing I found out today is that my CM Punk pop over there is worth $180 that Madison
Awesome.
got me years ago. But I'm not getting rid of it because I love it and my wife
Well,
got
also,
it. for me.
also, that's not something you want to say because A, a lot of people know where this is, and B, you don't lock the doors very
Not
often.
a lot of people know
No
where
one
this
knows
is.
where this is.
No
I
one
don't.
knows.
I don't tell them that I'm at 16872
Avenue Tibbetts.
Yeah,
Dude, why are you
exactly.
lying? We're at 8675309.
309. And then finally, the last thing I have here that Krager may not care about, but Joe and Cam are going to get super excited
That's
about.
rude.
Did
It's
you?
wrestling thing.
No. Did you hear about
Pokemon thing.
the end of Pokemon trailer?
No.
Okay, I'm going to preface this what this is. So you guys know Adi Shankar?
Yeah.
Yeah, he produces the Castlevania series
Yeah.
and everything. So
His name is Shankar.
or Shankar or whatever, however you pronounce his last name. So this is a bootleg parody trailer for the end of the Pokemon series. It's the end of Ash Ketchum's story. This, I'm going to just tell our listeners real quick. It's a bit graphic.
Okay.
So if you don't want to watch it, just go forward a minute. It's
Is
only
it-
a minute long. It's
Is
a
it animated?
It's an animated trailer for a bootleg version of a Pokemon movie.
Okay.
Let's watch this because this is
like the
amazing.
Yeah, we
So
have
it's
to-
Here, take your
Ash?
headphones off so you can
Okay.
actually hear what's going on here.
Ash Ketchum became the very best. But his need to be the best cost him everything.
We catch them and force them to fight. We do it all in the pursuit of mindless entertainment. But maybe we can stop it. It's too late to save Pikachu. Then we'll save the rest of them. I'm gonna free them all.
Prepare for the final battle.
Free them all!
So that is a trailer for a fake movie that's never going to come out that I actually think looks kind of cool.
That is gnarly.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. I liked it. You could see Gary in there real quick. You saw Team Rocket in there real
Yeah.
quick. Yeah, so it was fun.
I mean, we've been saying this for months, but we want a more adult
Yes.
geared version of Pokemon.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm all for it. So those are the things I'm stoked on. Guys, let's talk about a random question real
Let's
quick
do it.
here.
Random.
So Cam and I had this conversation while we were in Florida, but we want to get everyone else's opinion on this.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight to the death? An alligator or a shark?
Shark. Jordan and I disagreed, but
yeah,
it's a fucking
I say
shark.
alligator. Joe, Krager, you want to weigh in?
What are the
Alligator
what are-
or shark?
Alligator.
What are we in?
Yeah,
is
where
this
are
a
we?
swamp? Is this the ocean? Where are we?
Say if
Is this a
they
tank?
if they didn't have their needs. Also, your mom was totally wrong. There's no such thing as a saltwater alligator. There's a saltwater crocodile, but
Yep.
I didn't want to correct her because she was giving me money.
My mom's wrong on most stuff.
Yeah. And I even
Okay.
called Clara about it, and I was
Okay.
like, she said that there were saltwater alligators.
First off, I'd like to say I think me and Joe should ponder it before you guys
Yeah,
put your input because
okay.
you had
Go.
this argument. But also, I already kind of have so. If we're because technically sharks there are lots of sharks that have come inland and been in very shallow areas, but
Hence Sharknado.
but also we're talking about like if you the one thing I keep going on is the whole sharks way of attacking, at least if we're talking about great whites. I haven't done enough research to know if it's most shark.
I'm
just
your
know
marine biologist expert, so ask your question.
I disagree. I don't know.
You're no
actually.
Kristen.
It was my first major. Was marine biology.
Mine was Tom. So
As in from MySpace.
no,
Major Tom.
My cat.
Major Tom to ground control. As far as great whites go, their main way of attacking that's cool.
Is ambush.
is to go from underneath.
Ambush.
Alligators' eyes are on top of their head. They would not be expecting an attack from underneath. So in that scenario, I would give the upper hand to the shark. Mm-hmm. But it just depends on like if we're in a very shallow environment, the upper hand goes to the alligator. But because they're
alligators.
because let me finish. Because alligators, they're very stealth-like and do not move. Sharks find things due to movement. So there are many different.
That's incorrect. Sharks have some of the poorest vision out of any other aquatic animal.
Sound of movement.
There you go.
Yeah, it's the vibrations.
Still movement.
It's sound.
Of fucking movement.
But here's the thing: is alligators swim really fast too.
Not as fast
Not
as
as fast
a
as shark.
fucking shark.
So wait, all you guys are saying shark.
I'm going shark.
and I'm the only one who says alligator.
I never said that.
A mako shark can swim over 70 miles per hour.
We didn't.
Morgan, are you the only one who's doing alligator with me?
Hardcore alligator.
Morgan has transferred me to the alligator.
Here.
How?
I never gave my answer.
Hang on.
If you bite a shark, they're okay. If you bite a shark, it's fucked. The shark skin is fucked. It's fucked. If an alligator bites a shark, it's fucked. If a shark bites an alligator, maybe not fucked. I don't really know. Its skin
Scales.
looks really rough.
On a scale of
It's
They're
one.
scales,
really
but-
strong. So their bite force, the bite force of an alligator, it's so intense. So like consider
You're
like,
thinking
the
of a
fact-
crocodile, not an alligator.
They're the same.
However,
They're not the same thing.
that's if the bite gets off. You can physically hold
Oh,
an
I'll get off
alligator's
already.
mouth shut.
Yeah,
No.
but shark skin is also empirically strong because of its sandpaper
Compared to
nature.
Your skin, little pink boy.
Here's the other thing I said too: is that crocodiles have two forms of attack. They have their mouth and their claws, their little hands. They can use it.
Okay, that's like
gill, you
giving
just said?
a T-Rex use
tail,
of their
yeah,
hands.
tail.
Yeah.
Here, can I put this to? I'm gonna put this thing to bed right now. Right?
I am
because
tired.
I actually looked up a USA or a CNN article from Florida, and there's a lot of videos of
Florida.
alligators and sharks fighting that people have caught.
What?
And more times than not, the alligator always wins.
Yeah.
Because they clamp on and they drag them out of the water and destroy them on land.
I didn't think
That
about
makes sense.
Every time.
What kind of sharks we talking here?
Yeah, what kind of sharks we
Whatever's
talking?
in Florida, I don't know.
So bull sharks and tiger sharks?
Maybe, I don't know. Whatever's in
Well, it's
Florida.
obvious.
Tiger sharks are aggressive,
It's
but-
obviously
And so are bull sharks.
They're
It's obvious not.
exactly strong.
It's obviously not a hammerhead sharks because everyone knows if you just pet them in between their eyes, they're your friend forever.
Yeah, and
It's
also
Vin
when your
Diesel
mom said
playing
that
with them.
hammerhead sharks are the apex predator, she was all the way wrong.
I know. My mom doesn't know.
Yeah.
I think she got that
The-
knowledge from Street Sharks.
Yeah, yes.
Guys,
I would still take a shark. I think a shark is far more agile in water.
Honestly, it honestly just depends. If we're in
I
the
don't think so,
if
though.
we're in the middle of the ocean, upper hand shark. If we're in a lagoon, bay, or swamp, upper hand crocodile / alligator. I think
I
we
would
can
still
all
take.
agree.
I would still take a bull shark in a swamp.
And you would also still take Tecate over a lot of stuff, but
So, guys-
no one else would.
That's true.
So, guys, do we want to talk about this mango wheat beer we're drinking?
Yeah,
real quick
let's talk
before we
about
get to
this.
the end. So this is from Slow Brew out in San Luis Obispo.
Better than the
is-
Tecate in the sour.
It is so slow.
It
Our
is slow.
audience, everyone, let me tell you, it is brewed in San Luis Obispo, California. It is discovered in 1988, and it is called Mango Squeeze, the Mango Hef Infusion Series. There is 19 fluid ounces in every can at 5.4 alcohol content, and it is so delicious.
How do you guys like it?
I think it's good.
Yeah, it's tasty. It's a little
It's
too.
a lot.
It's a little too sweet for me. It's hard to drink.
Oh, I like that though.
It's a very, it's weird because it's light, but it's still a heavy beer.
I don't think I think it's really light and really tasty.
It
I
doesn't
like
feel
it.
refreshing to me though.
It
It
tastes like a
feels
meal.
very heavy.
So
Wait,
uh,
what? The sour together? Hot take from Clara.
That-
Dump the sour and that together.
That sounds weird to me.
Yeah, but it might,
So
might
this
be
has
okay.
this has 5.4% ABV with 15 IBUs, and it has a 3.72 on Untapped. Tropical, unfiltered, and refreshing is what they say on this one. Do I have any friends that checked in? I have no friends that checked in on this one, so I will be the first of all my friends on here. That's pretty cool.
What would you rank it, Jordan?
Like a 3.25 probably.
That's what I feel. I feel like it's like a little bit slightly higher than the sour.
Yeah, it's I call it a pool beer. It's nice for like a hot day at the pool, like this
And
type of beers.
It would be like one of my least favorite mango beers I've ever tasted.
I would say I would not order this. I agree with Krager. I would take a Golden Road mango cart over this any day.
I was
going to
say when you have access to
Same.
Mango Cart,
Same.
it's kind of hard
Honestly,
to do any other
I'd
mango
even
beer.
take a spicy mango from someone who doesn't like spicy. I'd
Yeah.
take a spicy mango cart over
It's
this.
too heavy for a
It
mango
is.
beer.
It's
Also,
too heavy.
also,
heavy beer.
I credit to Claire because she said this. It is too much of a fake mango taste.
You're right.
Yeah.
That comes through.
It's artificial, yeah, definitely.
You can definitely
Artificial
tell.
is the word. Yes.
Slow Brew has been handcrafting award-winning craft beer on the Central Coast of California since 1988. That's old for a craft brewery.
That's older than all of us.
yeah, it's
Also,
1 year
the
older than
company
us.
I started working for originated in 1988.
Wow.
Hey, Jordan.
Yes, Joe.
I'm sorry, I'm going to switch gears real quick. Did you ever get the
You didn't use a clutch.
the Dole Whip
No, I never did
pineapple
it.
donut
Disneyland.
from Disneyland?
No, I never did.
Oh, guys.
Well, it's back.
Is it back? I didn't know it went away.
It went away, but
Play
now
the
it's
Stoked
back.
on this song again.
Why we haven't heard or seen it, there's
Just kidding.
Joe choked on pineapple.
That's funny. I didn't know it went away. I know people love the Dole Whip stuff at Disneyland.
I gotta say, one
it's so good.
of my favorite things is getting the Dole Whip Menchie's soft serve with dark chocolate
Ooh,
chips.
that sounds good.
The tart of the pineapple with the sweetness
call
of the
me?
chocolate. You're a taint. No, but the tart of the pineapple with the sweetness of the
Yeah.
chocolate, it mixes so well. It's smooth and soft.
You know what that reminds me of, though?
Oh, yeah.
That reminds me that
I'm a scat man.
Jordan wants some dope.
that reminds me
Jordan's
that
pretty
I'm
dope.
the champion right now.
Jordan's the champion.
Ooh, you're Seth Rollins.
My
I'm trying to
friend.
decide on the title right now. What are we doing
yeah.
trivia on this week, Krager?
Because I'm lazy. I did general knowledge trivia.
General knowledge.
General knowledge.
Shout out to the difference between us.
No, but this is cool. I think this is our first general knowledge trivia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be scorekeeper.
Oh,
as,
yes.
as per usual.
Oh,
It's
by
hard.
the way,
It's hard to write things down while you're holding this heavy belt.
Oh, it's
difference
so
between
heavy.
us, we knew all of those shows that you guys played.
Yeah.
Hashtag we love you. Difference between us. Hashtag rip off.
Hashtag ripoff.
Hashtag we ripped off more stuff from you, so it's
Oh,
okay.
yeah, we did.
Hashtag we love you all.
We ripped this whole show
Also,
off
because
from Jason
apparently,
and
if you listen to the B-roll, I am Jason and Mindy's son, and also I am part of the bedroom situation with Stephanie and David. So, yeah, I'm a hybrid.
Stephanie Hodel.
Yeah, Stephanie Hodel.
Yeah.
They love that.
They do love
Yeah.
that.
No, I'm surprised no one said that before. Like, it's so easy, you know. Like
Like
the
Hodel.
Hodel.
And it's right there.
It's right there.
All right, I'm ready.
By
to
the way,
take
I
score.
missed them, and we all need to hang out. And Jason, I know I haven't heard from you in a while because you're scared to lose to me in pickleball.
I'm more
Son,
I don't play pickleball. I only play cucumber ball. I'm not much of the pickled type stuff. Okay, continue, Krager.
okay. So we have general knowledge trivia, and Joe, get off your phone.
It's okay. He's just looking up Twitter.
It's true.
Okay. Well, do
I'm
you
all like this
do you want to play?
creepy ass dude called
Do you-
BS and craft beer.
He
Yeah, I
only-
hate that guy. You should go follow him though.
Such a dick.
At
Follow
PS
him.
and craft beer. Blood, sweat,
Okay.
and craft beer over here.
So these are just general knowledge shit. So if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. First question.
Jordan, feces. Just kidding. Keep going.
You are correct. Which president is the most to the left on the Mount Rushmore National Memorial? Cameron.
George Washington.
That is unfortunately correct.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeet. Better eat this yeast. Number 2. What is the largest planet in our solar system?
Joe.
Jupiter.
It's Jupiter. In our solar system?
Yeah, Cam, it's Jupiter.
It's Jupiter.
It is Jupiter.
I didn't think.
All right.
You didn't think we would know that? That is very
I didn't.
basic.
I didn't think he'd know it that quickly. I really wanted to say Pluto. That's all I know. I really. Anyway, okay. Number 3. Which movie was the first to win 11 Academy Awards? A. La La Land. B. The Sound of Music. C. Titanic.
Joe.
Jordan.
C.
Incorrect. Jordan.
Sound of Music.
Incorrect.
Oh.
And D. Ben-Hur.
Read the ones that
It's
are
La La
available.
Land or
It's
Ben-Hur.
La La
La La Land.
Ben-Hur.
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 Yeah. Kind of.
I didn't know Ben-Hur was going to be on there.
Ben-Hur is not a good movie.
I don't
not.
But people
Anything
love
Not,
it.
but I was really like hoping like I would help you guys out
Yeah.
with that one.
Anything Charlton Heston is in, if you rewatch it, you're like, man, that guy sucks. All right, continue.
By the way,
damn dirty
who
apes.
has the briefcase?
I do.
Cam does.
All right.
What
and
question are we on? 4.
Question number 4. Which actor does not appear in Saving Private Ryan? Giovanni Ribisi, Ralph Fiennes, Vin Diesel, and Tom Hanks.
Cam.
Jordan.
Cameron.
C.
That's
Vin
incorrect.
Diesel is incorrect.
He's in
Joe.
that?
Yeah, he is.
What were the first
He
two?
gets shot by the
What-
sniper in the city.
Hang on, wait.
that's
I said
right.
Jordan.
No, Joe said
No, I said
No, no,
Jordan. right
Jordan
after
said
Sam.
it before
me.
What were
Right
the
after me.
What were the first two again?
Giovanni Ribisi and Ralph Fiennes. Fiennes.
A.
Giovanni?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Joe.
Joe.
B.
Correct.
Yeah, buddy.
I kind of
Alright.
gave you a hint.
To be fair,
wait,
the only
wait.
two
Oh.
actors I remember from that are Tom Hanks and
Cuba Gooding Jr.
nope,
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Vin Diesel is definitely in that.
I haven't seen it in so long.
He gets
so
shot by the
funny.
sniper, and he's the one who's like laying down while it's raining, and he's holding the letter. He's like,
Oh shit, yeah.
that's Vin Diesel.
Okay.
Okay, so it is 3-1-0. Woo! Question number 5. What is the name for the Jewish New Year? We have Rosh Hashanah, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Cam.
And-
Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah. Guys, can you just...
This is like The Office all over again, except Cam's winning.
That was my nightmare. and last one that I didn't say, Yom Kippur.
Yeah, Yom Kippur is
Yom
different.
Kippur.
Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur.
What religion is most practiced?
Joe. Islam.
Cam. Christianity.
Joe got it right. And
I
didn't
know
even-
I
Oh, no, he didn't. I'm sorry. Islam is wrong. And Cam is wrong because I didn't even get to finish the question.
Oh, okay.
What religion is most practiced in India?
Give me the multiple choice. I'll take the multiple choice. Since
So Islam is one of them, but it's wrong.
Christianity's wrong.
Christianity isn't on there. Sikhism, it's S-I-K.
Sikhism.
Sikhism. Shinto. Shinto. S-H-I-N-T-O. Shinto.
Did you ever
Islam.
think about when making these questions, you should probably be able to pronounce the answers?
Nah, that's not my problem.
And what's the last one?
Hinduism. So we have one of the first two, Cam.
So bad.
The first two are
Sikhism and
Sikhism.
Shinto.
Shinto.
Isn't
and
Shinto
Hinduism.
Japanese?
And I
I'd
don't
probably
know.
guess Hinduism.
I would too, but that almost sounds too easy. I'm gonna go Hinduism.
You're correct.
Okay. I
Yeah.
felt like that was almost too easy. That's why I was like, isn't
And
Sikhism
that's why
what,
you
like,
wait for me to finish the
isn't that
question.
like what Britney Spears
You took
was?
so long.
I
It's
know.
because of my sultry voice. I don't have this very often. So, what question are we on?
We're on.
You waited like
7.
6 seconds to say
'Cause you-
what country it's in.
No, you guys both said your name, so I didn't say it. I didn't
Oh,
finish
okay.
the question because you guys both said your name.
Fair.
All right. Question number 7. What is the color of Donald Duck's bow tie?
Cam. Red.
Cameron.
Yeah.
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 Joe and I
okay.
are just going for not last place right
Oh,
now.
that sucks.
You don't want to hear coin operated boy?
Well, at least I get a chance at the money in the bazank.
Yeah.
Which mammal first reached Earth's orbit alive?
Cam, a chimpanzee.
Wrong.
Oh, I know the other one.
A cat. A human.
Jordan.
Jordan.
A dog.
A dog is correct.
I don't know
Jordan-
why I waited till he
Jordan-
started giving answers. To
Jordan
answer
takes
that.
a 2-1 lead over Joe.
2-1. Uh-oh.
Which that's too easy. Which of these cities is closest to London, UK? New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Boston, Massachusetts, Miami, Florida.
Georgia.
Jordan.
Boston.
Correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Joe. How many do we have left? That's 5.
5,
You're
8,
the one
9.
making the
There's one.
question.
I don't have these numbered. I don't have these numbered.
There's one left.
Okay. Which of these countries was not a Soviet republic in the USSR? Oh, it's difficult to pronounce.
Just move to the next one.
Oh, man.
We're not trying to read Crime and Punishment over here.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, good.
I like that reference.
How
Yeah.
many spaces are on the standard Monopoly board?
Jordan.
Jordan.
40.
That's
You are correct.
No way.
I know
10
there's
on each
10 on each
side.
side. Dude,
I was about to say that. but
The
he answered
smartest
before
person
me.
at the table did not know math.
I am 1 point behind Cam. I wish we had one more
man.
question. Damn.
I can't
We
do
do.
math.
It's the Russian one.
I have another one.
But I mean, we're all at 10 questions.
Yeah.
So Cam won.
So
Yeah.
Cam wins the title.
do you guys want to hear at least my bonus?
Yeah, what's your bonus?
Here, before I hand it over.
What temperature is the same in Celsius as it is in Fahrenheit?
Jordan.
Jordan.
0.
Incorrect.
That is incorrect.
Oh, I know what it is. It's what you have to add.
0 plus 100 plus 40 minus 40.
Joe,
Joe,
minus 40.
you are correct.
Yep.
Really?
Operated
Yeah, I
boy,
don't think
sitting on the shelf. He is just a toy, but I turn him on.
He is the general of all things knowledge.
I'm going to
Yes,
go on
I
record
am.
and say I do not like general knowledge.
Yeah, so Joe is
Yeah.
gonna
Can we
bring
get some
beer
topics?
next week.
No, I'm bringing trivia, not beer.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
I gotta say, like,
yeah, we
those-
didn't
like,
do happy birthday.
I gotta
so-
say,
Read it
like,
out.
I felt like that would have been more even. Like, and it kind of like both you and Cam. You only lost by
at the
1 point.
end, if
Yeah.
I would have gotten one of them right at the beginning, I could
Yeah.
have had a fighting chance.
Do you guys want?
You know what? It's just really challenging to be so educated and
Yeah.
well-read. You know,
The
like
said the
I knew
person
the answers. You just answered faster.
said the person who didn't know simple math.
I knew every answer except you just answered faster.
Stephanie, this is the person you said was really smart who couldn't do simple
and
math.
has won the title more than anyone else on the
I don't
because
know
he
if that's-
cares about it
I
more
don't know
than
if
anyone
that's
else.
true.
And he did win
Let's go
on
back
your
and count.
general knowledge trivia.
In my defense, I was really lazy in creating this.
But let's say
You don't say.
who won. Who
just
won
did
by
say.
the most points in any week
And
was
he-
Jordan.
Jordan, and also,
'Cause I
hey,
massacred.
also,
I also massacred during the Disney trivia though.
That's
also,
true. You did.
Your favorite because you picked it, and also Jordan hasn't been participating for as long as any of us.
That's true. He just started getting
And
involved
also,
in it.
also, I was the first back-to-back.
I was the first back-to-back.
I was the second back-to-back.
So
All right,
Cam,
money in the
so
All
what
right,
we're
so I
doing
have
now,
our money in the bank.
Yeah, Cam has to give up his money in the bank because
And take
he
a second
is
to think.
champion.
Take a second to think about it, so you can create like good multiple choice.
Yeah. So this is a lightning round for those listening at home.
All right.
Can you
Which nation was the first to give women the right to vote? Was it Sweden, New Zealand?
Krager.
Joe.
Sweden.
Incorrect. Joe?
That was gonna be my guess. New Zealand.
That is correct.
Man. Oh man. And this is for Krager. So Joe. So a recap here. Cam won the money, or Cam won the title. Joe won the Money in the Bank, which means, if you are a new listener and don't know what that means, we should explain these things more often.
Yeah,
Money
it
in
is
the
kind of
Bank
thing.
means Joe has the ability at any time, and it's good for him this week because he has to give trivia, to hand the Money in the Bank and go, I want to vie for the title.
Yes.
And say, I don't want to give trivia tomorrow. I want to make Krager or Jordan give trivia, and it's on this specific topic.
Right.
So he gets to pick who gives a topic and what the topic is at any point that he wants by
That's
holding
right.
that money in the bank. So that's what's
just
going on
put
there.
your cup in my beer.
Cam just put a cup in a beer. So that's this episode. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You unlocked an achievement. But so
I have never won the Money in the Bank.
oh, poor Krager. All right, let me give us our plugs so you, ladies and gentlemen, can get out of here.
I need a plug. Can someone give me a plug?
You can find us on Instagram and Twitter with the handle @WreckMyPodcast, or shoot us an email at wreckmypodcast@gmail.com. We're on all major podcasting apps as well as YouTube, so go see our faces there, you big creeps. Rate, review, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps us out. Hey, if someone goes and puts a new review on our Apple Podcast app, I will give you a sticker. So do that.
I'll draw you a picture too.
That too. There you go. If you want to support us financially, go over to patreon.com/wreckmypodcast and get some cool rewards while you're at it. We have a bunch of great patrons, so thank you very much. We also have merchandise for sale at our Redbubble store, redbubble.com/people/wreckmypodcast, or just go to wreckmypodcast.com and click the Shop Our Merch tab up there. Thank you to Ben from Petrified Gumbo Music for making our amazing Stoked on this song. If you need music made, go check him out, or ask the Sex Turtles because they're on our podcast. Joe and Cam can make you something cool too.
Yeah, we can.
We have episodes. We have episodes come out every Monday like this. Hopefully, they'll be a little bit more professional. We're hoping to kind of lock that down, but I think we found our niche in just being those annoying kids in the back of the class that say whatever they want.
Everyone loves the class clown.
Yeah, right? And on Wednesdays, we have episodes called Wreck My Podcast, the namesake of this podcast, where we do a specific topic. I don't know what we're doing this week, so come back on Wednesday to find out. And thank you to my guests for being here. I appreciate you having you. And finally, thank you to our listeners, because without you, I would probably be out on the street selling drugs or something.
Sick.
Goodbye.
Bye. I love you.
I like and I love you.
I appreciate all of you.
I like that you brought
giant bag of
I like that
carrots.
you brought baby carrots. That's so funny. Okay.
Krager first.
Here, I'll color commentate. Morgan's getting ready for the pitch.
I'm your boyfriend.
I'm always the first person to open.
Morgan's getting ready to pitch.
Morgan.
Morgan's getting ready to pitch.
Morgan.
Oh.
Morgan, it's bottom of the ninth.
I'm not throwing
two
it back
outs.
to you. It's on the floor.
Bottom of the ninth. 2 out, Morgan.
Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, Morgan.
Up top.
And she throws. Oh, the teeth got in the way.
And Krager tries to bunt.
Morgan.
It's what every guy doesn't want to hear. Too much teeth.
If you give him a good throw, it's over.
That is not okay.
Trust me.
Babe Ruth is calling his shot right now.
She gets it.
Babe Ruth is calling his shot. Oh, on the glasses.
Okay.
Wow. Guys,
One last one.
this is our audio listeners hate us right now. Ooh.
That crunch dough.
I love carrots so much. They're one of my favorite foods.
I might just cut this whole part out.
No, keep it. I love carrots so much.
Me too, but only in baby form.
All right, Momo.
It's why
You don't like
Give
long
me
No,
a-
it's why I only eat
Give me
veal.
a big arch since we're so close.
All right, another one. Just do it.
We're close.
So
You're supposed to do it to me, not my microphone.
Cam just
That was
chucked a
so
baby
mean,
carrot
Cameron.
at Joe's head. I love it.
I don't even know which one it was.
I don't either.
Okay, I think this is really. I feel.
I'm putting
feel
this
so.
in B-roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
yeah,
listeners.
yeah, I feel really bad actually.
Here, I'm writing carrots.
Carrots at
Around 41.
Oh,
To 44.
man.
Joe, sorry for chucking a carrot at your head, but also it was really funny.
By the way,
I got carrot on my
okay,
microphone.
all right, let's bring it in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I failed you.
We really, if we want to grow our listener base, we really need to be a little
do.
bit more
Yeah,
professional
we
than
do.
this. We have a good market right now of people that don't care, but let's get the people,
That do care.
Yeah.
All right, here
What
we
do
go.
you mean? I love listening to us way more than any other podcast.
Yeah, but that's you. You're on it. Like,
Yeah, but it's
we're
also
having
because-
fun right now.
exactly because I also don't get bored as I do
You're-
with every other podcast.
You're getting the proverbial carrot thrown in your mouth. Our listeners are not.
Okay, it didn't even get thrown in my mouth.
Listen-
It hit my microphone.
Listeners, if you want us to throw carrots in your mouth,
It's the new Patreon tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will bring a bucket of carrots to your
All right, here we
house.
go. Professionalism.
All
One,
right,
two,
ready?
three, go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Record Podcast.
Is
All
this
right,
is this NPR?
Yeah, this is NPR.
I know that hasn't been up for grabs.
Hey.
You should have gotten rid of it when you won the title like
Could
2
we-
weeks ago.
Can we take a quick break so I can pee? I have to go so bad.
Guys, I just want you guys to know he just asked her to get the briefcase in a premature fashion that he might win. So you guys need to freaking shut him down.
Well, he's leading
Go get it.
by a lot.
It's out of 10 and he's only got 3.
3 more than the rest of us.
There's been more cum on more backs before.
That's true.
Can
Mine.
you say that again?
There has been more cum on more backs before.
Mine especially.
That's not nice.
It's
That's-
fine.
I don't get that saying.
I was making a comeback joke.
Yeah.
Cum on backs. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Chris Pratt, Kim Kardashian joke.
Yeah. I was on the same tier as him.